This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey everybody.
G'day.
Special guest on the show today and on this podcast introduction right now, Dave Callan.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, Dave. You had
Dave.
quite a few tales to tell from your adventures overseas.
Yeah, I had many adventures. I did a thing every day. Yeah.
You did?
I
One
love
thing
that.
every
You
day.
really did a thing every day.
Yeah, you do
For
things.
About
Yeah.
70 days.
Yeah.
That's
And-
70 things.
Also, you got to experience something that we've seen in the news all the time, which is Ryanair. I've always read about it. I've never heard of anyone doing it,
Yeah.
so I'm excited to
And
hear
being-
your review.
Being
Yeah.
Irish, these are your people.
Yeah, they are. I'm not sure I'm proud. I kind of got a bit of, what's it called? You know that syndrome where you fall in love with your captors?
Stockholm.
Yeah, I got a bit of that. It's like the Irish version. Dublin syndrome.
Okay, Dave, we talked to Jerry McGovern. He plays for the West Coast Eagles. I mean, that'll go right over your head, but he was a good chat today.
Oh, nice. Good old Jerry McGov.
Yeah. Have you heard of time blindness?
Time blindness?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
There's people that cannot be on time for anything.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently
Yeah.
now they're trying to, use the term.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Get your stuff together.
We
Buck
hear
up,
from-
buck up.
We hear from some chronically late people,
Yeah.
and you're going to hate them all.
Do you know what I found? It's best if you're always 15 minutes late. If you figure that out, always try to be 15 minutes early.
Yes.
Then you've neutralised it.
Yeah, that's right.
Boom.
See? Easily solved,
He learned
everybody.
that on his world travels.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Many
Yeah,
times.
he learned that at the ABBA holographic concert.
Yes.
He'll tell you about that too.
I will.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean.
On Nova 937.
It's 6:03, Nathan and Sean, and it's Friday.
Yeah,
and
thank
we're
God.
happy about it.
Oh, my God.
I watched an entire soccer match last
Yes,
night.
well done, Nathan.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Really good.
It was very difficult at half-time with the soccer. You had to go straight to the cricket and check out what's going on there.
Oh,
And-
I didn't.
And a sampling, obviously, of the British Open, which was on as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't switch to the golf, I must admit.
Yeah.
I love a links course, I've decided.
Do you?
Nathan, you want
Links
a links
Africa
course is?
or?
It's a course that links up
Yes.
to another course.
Pretty much a lot of the holes work into each other.
It's about holes.
Yeah,
okay.
so the
I
18
thought the
holes
course
kind of
was
linked
spread
together.
apart, and then there'd be a road in between.
Oh, you're thinking of the Nullarbor golf course. Where
Well, what
it's
is
a
it?
golf course spread out across
Well,
the
it is a
entire
golf.
desert.
Yeah, there's a golf course that doesn't have trees, for starters. It's all just when you don't hit it straight down the fairway, the middle of the ground, so to speak, you go off and it's just rough weeds, if you like. But it also links into each hole.
Each hole links together, so
there can be
a
two
bit like a
holes that
maze.
link into one big green. Does that make any sense?
2 holes, 1 green. I've seen
Yes.
that movie.
Yeah.
Whatif.com helps Aussies make the most out of every trip.
Book a hotel, flight, late checkout and spa, all before you can say brekkie buffet.
Jump on the What If app and get started. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Let's hear it for the NRL doubleheader from the Bankwest Best Seats in the House.
Here we go. It's time for a round of halfbacks up the grabs. Premium Bankwest best seats to the NRL doubleheader at Optus Stadium on August 5.
Got a couple of rippers with us this morning to play this game. Denise is in Darch and Theo. Who doesn't love a Theo? We'll start with you, Denise. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Denise.
You're up and about nice and early, Denise.
Yeah.
Yep. Making school lunches.
Oh, well
A few good
played.
Denises around.
Yeah.
Denise Ding Dong Drysdale.
Yes.
Denise Richards.
Yes.
Denise Richards.
Is that it? Is that all the
and
Denises
the other
we've got?
Denise.
What, Denise.
Denise Scott.
Oh,
Denise Scott.
Denise Lilly.
Oh, Denise
Denise-
Smith. Yeah, of course.
Denise the Minise.
Denise the Denise.
Denise, can you add to the Denises out there that you've got a favourite?
No, but my maiden name used to be Turner, so I used to say I was related to Tina Turner.
Oh,
Okay, yes, that
nice.
would have
I
been-
like that.
Do you look anything like Tina Turner?
Yeah.
No, I
okay,
don't.
it was a
Let's
stretch.
just go with it.
You're going against a Theo. Hello, Theo.
Hello, how are you?
Good, Theo.
Very good,
We've
Theo.
had such great experiences with Theo's.
We have.
Yeah.
We know one good one,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
He abandoned us, though.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Anyway.
you seem a bit dodgy.
Do you know much about halfbacks, Theo?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, for people that don't, it's quite simple. We're not playing from the start of something. That's stupid. That's for other radio stations. We're playing something from the guts.
Yes.
So we're playing the
back half.
second half. Mm-hmm. The back half.
All right, so we're going to play it. We'll give you the category of what you're looking for. If you think you know the answer, buzz in with your name. If you get it right, you take the point for that round. You get it wrong, we're going to keep going. You're both still in.
Yeah.
It is the best of 5. Let's test your buzzers. Denise?
Denise.
Theo?
Theo.
Working well.
Nice and clear.
All
Well
right,
done,
everybody.
guys.
Okay.
For round 1, we're going to be playing the back half of a song.
Today, I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we become. I won't let them break me down. I know that there's a place for us. For your glory, when the sharpest words want to cut me down.
Sing along, everyone.
This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
Denise?
Yes, Denise?
This is me?
Denise, how did you get that? Are you cheating?
Denise.
She must be cheating.
Denise has shot out to a 1-0 lead from the Greatest Showman, of course.
That's excellent.
Theo, you did not have a clue still, do you?
No.
Hey, it's going to be a long morning for you then, Theo.
It is.
I'm
All
still
right.
half asleep.
Okay.
I'm still half asleep.
All right, that's good news for you, Denise. Okay, Denise leads 1-0. The next round, you're going to hear a song from a movie. We need to tell us the movie that it relates to. Here we go.
Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, big and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, a friendship will never die. You're gonna see inside.
Denise?
Yes, Denise?
Is Lady and the Tramp?
No,
No.
Denise. No, Denise. But
You had to go, though.
But I'll tell you both this. It is an animated movie.
It is an animated.
Yeah, okay. So keep going.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Denise?
Yes, Denise?
Denise? Toy Story?
Yes!
No, dear.
Theo, look, it's not over yet, but we're staring down the barrel, okay?
Theo.
Denise leads 2-0. Will it be a pantsing?
Theo, would you like to concede or are you happy to play out?
No, it's just
What?
you.
Theo?
We love a comeback.
I'm happy to play.
Yes, see? Thank you, Theo.
Barnum.
All right. This one's critical for you, Theo.
Absolutely, Theo.
Yeah. A jingle?
Yeah.
Let's do a jingle. You got to tell us the company.
There's just one thing you need to do.
On 133032.
For everything mechanical, we've got it. They'll fix the car.
Oh, Denise?
Yes, Denise?
Oh, no. Oh, I was going to say it's auto-tune, but it's not.
No, it's not. Okay, we'll keep going.
13, 30, 32.
That's 13, 30, 32.
Oh, lucky you.
One. Theo? Theo?
NRME.
No.
They actually sung the...
They said it in there.
They said it in there.
It was, of course, Lumenville.
Bluemobile will
Oh, Denise!
Denise, we literally told you the answer.
I am in.
sorry.
No, don't you be sorry. This is my favourite round of the entire week.
Okay, so that's no point awarded in that round.
No.
Denise leads 2-0.
All right.
Theo can still come back from here.
How do you think they're going to go with this TV show theme?
Not
guys?
great.
I think they'll guess a couple of times, particularly Denise, and get it completely wrong.
All right.
Well, you never know, though.
I don't know, Sean. I don't know where we are. I don't know what's happening.
So we're looking for the name of a TV show. Have a listen to this.
You're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big.
Denise!
Yes,
Denise.
Denise?
Oh, is it Malcolm in the Middle?
Denise, started everybody.
You're the best, Denise!
You have little faith.
I did.
Denise, you are off to the NRL doubleheader at Optus Stadium on August 5 in the Premium Bankwest Best Seats with food and drink. You're going to have a great time, Denise. Well done.
Thank you.
You're
Theo,
amazing.
that was
You deserve it.
terrible.
Theo, you were
I know.
terrible at this game, but you're a joy.
I know,
Thank you for
Theo.
being a part of
Thanks,
that.
Theo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was a really special time we all
Yeah,
shared.
it was. Never forget.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
It must be very exciting to put a video up on the TikToks and for it to go viral. Wow,
Yeah,
it must
yeah,
be
yeah.
a really great feeling.
Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, though, Nathan.
Yeah,
it
no.
depends on the response, I guess.
Yeah, Sarah is being torn apart. Torn apart worldwide. She started a bit of a debate, right? So she was going to try and go, I think it's a course or like she was trying to get into something and she was doing an interview, right?
Yep.
And she was very insulted by the response for one of her questions because she's a sufferer of something. This is going to go for about a minute, but I want you to hear exactly what happened with Sarah, and you decide maybe why she's being torn apart.
So I just got yelled at for asking a very reasonable question. So I'm applying to go somewhere, and I just wanted to know, are there accommodations for people who struggle with time blindness and being on time? And then the person I was with interrupted and acted like I was asking something else. And then when we were done, they actually started yelling at me and saying that accommodations for time blindness doesn't exist. And if you struggle with being on time, you'll never be able to get a job. And then they're like, your stupid generation wants to destroy the workplace. And yeah, I think that a culture where workers are just cut off because they struggle with being on time when there's other solutions that we can look to, I think that just anybody who thinks it's okay to just treat people like that, yeah, that culture needs to be dismantled. And then I asked that person, how can you feel good about yourself upholding this kind of system? And then to think I'm entitled. No, if people think it's okay to treat others like this, that's entitlement.
That's entitlement.
Look, there are jobs in the world that require you to be on time, and there are jobs that don't. Go and be a farmer. That way you don't have to ever be on time. You can just live in your own world.
My favourite,
farming's great.
My favourite was the fact that she was
them at the right time.
the person that she was applying to be part of their company or course or whatever. I just like the fact that
she's saying they're entitled, mate.
I just like the fact that she wants them to work with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have not let her in yet, but I want you to work with her because you know I'm going to be late, and you need, that's not my problem. That's our problem.
That's right. Well, no, you need to accommodate it. No, you need to accommodate people who have a disability.
Yep.
That's what you need to
Yep.
accommodate.
Yep.
But you don't need to accommodate somebody who just can't get their shit together
Now,
enough to turn up to work on
100%
time.
now.
They are saying that that people that are time blindness is not an actual thing.
No, but they're talking about
It's not
ADHD.
They're saying that it is
associated,
associated with ADHD.
Yeah, so neurodivergence.
But
you
I'm
understand
telling you
that.
right now, Sarah doesn't suffer from ADHD, and I know that for a fact because the person that she's referring to that said to her that she is a stupid generation and is going to destroy the workplace was her mum. So while she was doing the interview on Zoom, her mum was sitting next to her, heard what she said and couldn't hold it in and went to her.
Yes.
Show me the person who suffers from ADHD that's always late and uses that as an excuse, not one
No,
person.
they don't. No.
Yeah,
No.
But late people, oh my God.
Well, everybody knows one. There's one in everybody's life. It's just so rude to think that you, it's perfectly acceptable to make people wait for you as though other people's time is not worth anything. That's what lateness is. That's what it does to people.
My dad is Australia's worst.
Really?
I reckon he's got a black belt in this. No
Right.
doubt about it. So
How
we
bad?
have a thing. The worst one I've had was, say christenings and stuff like that when we have to be on at church on time.
Yes.
We will always tell him it's half an hour to 45 minutes earlier.
So that he will
be there on time. On Wednesday, I went to a funeral just 2 sleeps ago, and he came in about 15 minutes late, and I thought that was brilliant for him to be able to get there halfway through the speech.
So why is he late? Is it that he doesn't allow for traffic, or he just gets stuck talking to somebody?
Couldn't give a shit.
Oh, so he just doesn't care.
I think it's the right answer.
A funeral doesn't matter because it's going to happen anyway.
Hold
if
on,
he
here's
gets
me
there
brother.
late, it doesn't matter.
It's about mum and dad for sure. See, he didn't even know who I was talking about, Ben. 100%. So dad's a classic. When we used to have parties when people, we knew mum and dad were going out, we're underage,
Yes.
we'd go, yeah, all the boys come around, mum and dad going out. But we had to take in consideration that dad wouldn't leave and be at the wedding and or the birthday party on time. So everyone had to stay in the
bushes.
in the gangway or the bushes
Wait for
until they had
until
to
it was
go.
late.
Yeah.
Can I raise you my friend Robin, who famously, she's always late, and famously once there was a group of us, about 6 of us arranged to go out for lunch, and we say we were meeting at 12:30, and the other 5 of us got there at 12:30, and we're like, well, Robin's coming, so we'll just wait until she gets, we won't order until she gets there. She was 45 minutes late, and then she sits down, and we're like, okay, we can order now. What did you want? She went, oh, no, I've eaten. She was late because she was eating before she came to lunch. We're like, What? And she didn't even text and say, hey, I'm running late. Why don't you order?
Everybody,
Come on.
time blindness is apparently a thing, question mark. We want to talk about whether, if you are the person always running late, I'd love to jump into your head and work out what's going on. But also, if you have a late person in your life, how bad does it get? What is the worst time that you've been waiting for somebody? We're going to give somebody $300 to spend at Morris Mead.
Oh, come on.
Turn up on time for your appointment,
Turn up on
though.
time. Book
Don't
now
keep them waiting.
and get $50 off 3 or more Kerastars products.
Nathan nailed the
Thank you.
pronunciation of
Kerastars.
Kerastars. Beautiful work. All right, you know those people. Now they've got a term for it, time blindness. But really, they're just
blindness.
chronically late people. Katrina, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Katrina.
Who's the late person, Katrina?
So it could be a family member, but I may say family friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Just don't want to dob anyone in. We agreed to catch up for brunch. We both have small children, like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and just not too newly born, but you know, under 5 months.
Yep.
And we all agreed to catch up for breakfast at Perth City Farm or a place like that. We can go out and get like a market food and sit down.
Yeah.
And we agreed, say 9:30. We're like, cool, we can all do that.
Yes.
And we got there a smidge early because I hate being late. Want to find parking, know where I'm going, a bit anxious like that.
Yes.
And then they said, we're 10 minutes late. And I was like, that's normal. That's really good for them. They're normally like 20 minutes, 30 minutes late.
Yeah.
An hour and a half later, they eventually rocked up.
So when they said they're 10 minutes late, obviously
I
it's a
think they
blatant
meant they're
lie.
10 minutes late to leaving home.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We kept checking the clock and we messaged, like, you guys okay? Like, did you break down? Did the kid crack it and you have to pull over? Like, we didn't know. So my kids cracked it because they were hungry, so we stopped and we all ate.
Yes.
And
Well, you would
then,
have
and
to.
then, yeah, then we finished eating and then they rocked up.
Katrina, were they coming from Northern by any chance? Or were they from
Possibly. They may have taken a detour.
What did they say?
Just hi. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Really.
So there's no apology. There's no sorry we're late or the traffic
Not
was
really.
terrible. Or...
Usually we just skim over it and then they're like, okay, we're going to get some food now. So then we watch them eat breakfast.
I do sometimes get people that are late because, like, when I have to get to something, right, sometimes, and like constantly at my house, it'll always be something on Netflix just playing in the background. And then at that moment where, like, it's, say I've got to be, say 20 minutes it'll take me to get there.
Yep.
That thing on it, Netflix becomes so interesting. And it's like, and you sort of want to watch a little bit more and a little bit
Well,
more.
you're
and then
talking to the guy who missed a flight because he was watching a replay of the Super Bowl.
But
a
you just-
replay of the Super Bowl.
But you can lose yourself in these moments.
And I did.
But to do it all the time,
Eminem.
though, full on.
But also to say, I'm 10 minutes late.
you
and
can't
then
do that.
That's
and then
lying.
Yeah, that's lying.
Be honest, yeah.
Thanks, Katrina.
Hi, Monique. Hi, Monique.
Hi, Monica.
Hi.
Oh, Monica.
Oh, Monica.
Oh, Monica.
There you go.
Okay.
That makes
That's
sense.
my middle name, Monica. So who's the late person?
My oldest daughter.
Yes, okay. Talk us
She's
through it. What did she do?
chronically late.
Yeah.
But this one just blew me off. So only her 25th birthday, we said, what would you like to do for your birthday? Then she says, oh, if you book a high tea at the sea restaurant in Perth City, that would be good.
Oh, high tea.
Gorgeous, yes.
So we get our all female relatives together, we put money together, then we book this high tea.
Yep.
So we were booked for 3. So, you know, at sea restaurants, they are either 3 to 5 or 1 to 3.
Yes.
It's 2 hours.
It's a limited time,
So-
yeah.
Yeah. So we get there. We were all dressed up, you know, and we get there, and she's not there. So we texted her, hey, where are you? She says, oh, I'm almost there. So the tea is saved. Are you still waiting for someone? We're like, yeah, we are waiting for the birthday girl. Then everything goes and everything is saved. Where are you? I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Until our slot is over, we finish.
2 hours?
And then she didn't come. She didn't turn up.
She
Then we
turned
finished.
up.
Did you
Okay,
get
on
all the
birthday.
food and stuff? What happened?
We ate all the food. We just had to eat. It was 6 of us, so we just had to eat. So as we were leaving, we are in the car park. The car park at the sea restaurant is underground.
Yes.
So we get there and we see her pulling up.
Are you joking, Monica?
Missed her own birthday.
She's like, oh, how nice of them to come down to walk me in.
Exactly. And I'm like, are you for real? And then she says, oh, you know, when I said I was having my eyelashes done, when I said 10 minutes, and then the lady did this, and I'm like, there's your gift. We'll see you later.
Oh, yeah. Good on you, Monica.
Monica, when it's your daughter and she does that, do you feel a little bit like you failed as a mother?
I stopped feeling like that
Okay,
because when she was growing up to about 16, because I managed her. Like, if I say, let's go to the city, and she's not ready, I'm like, okay, I'm going. Then she'll rush to the car with her makeup in the hand, with her shoes in one hand, and then she's dressing up in the car and next to it, whatever.
You did
But
your
when-
bit. Yeah.
I did my best. And guess what? She's a nurse, and I've just always wondered whether...
Work on time. It's amazing. Oh, thanks, Monica. And finish off, Rebecca in Two Rocks. Hi, Beck.
Hi, how are you?
Good,
Hey,
Rebecca.
Beck. Who's the late one in your life?
It's my brother.
Tell us all about him.
He missed my entire wedding ceremony and rocked up halfway through the reception.
Okay, so why? What was the reason?
He was getting a haircut and went and bought a new shirt.
I totally get it.
That's a 20-minute
For the
exercise.
wedding.
Yeah, for the wedding that he missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was supposed to help walk me down the aisle.
Oh.
So, luckily, I had my mum and everything. But yeah, late to everything.
So when
to
you've
my
got
wedding,
a role in the
half
wedding.
of it.
So, Rebecca, did you bring this up? I mean, you don't want to be too
was just
flustered.
like,
It's your
he
wedding
rocked
day.
up. He rocked up, and I was like, "Oh, glad you could finally make it." Like, you missed it, but glad you're here now.
So I had a haircut and then buying a shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was like, I don't know how a haircut and buying a shirt takes like 3 hours.
Well,
No,
you know
it's not.
what?
It's
You know
20
what?
minutes.
Rebecca, none of us do.
Yeah.
No.
And also the timing of it.
Was it a spectacular shirt? How good was the shirt?
It was not even that great. It was like this plain lavender colour shirt.
Yeah,
and I was
no.
like, oh, okay.
I've been shirt shopping with Sean McManus, and it is a bit of a painful exercise.
Sean, you'd buy a lavender shirt, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
well, he's probably got one. Have you? You have.
Potpourri. Any colour that...
Potpourri. It's
Potpourri.
not potpourri.
You know, with the different colours, the florals.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, pick a winner.
Okay, great stuff, everyone. $300 to spend at Morris Mead. Book now and get $50 off of 3 or more Kerastars products. Monica, with her daughter being late.
We love
you're
you,
a
Monica.
delight.
Thank you.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
It's time to dine. Table for 4. It's time to dig in, meat lovers, with Harvey Beef Reserve. Grain fed for 100 days. Try it now at Cooey on the Swan River.
This is so good. Such a great prize. A $1,000 dining experience at Cooey up for grabs. And you'll be enjoying some Harvey Beef Reserve while you're there.
That is
so good.
amazing, $1,000 worth.
I know.
Unreal.
Yeah, that's right.
Nothing's off
need
the table.
No need to argue over the bill at the end of that.
So first person that might be winning this is Amy from Forestfield. Hi, Amy.
Hey guys, how are you?
Wonderful,
Good,
Amy.
So we've got a table of 4. They're 4 celebrities. They're talking. We're going to have a listen, and you're going to tell us who those celebrities are in order, all right?
Okay.
All right, here we go, Amy.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
You know, I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto, Amy. 4 big celebrities there. Who are they in order, please?
Wouldn't have a clue.
Not one of them. Thanks for playing, Amy.
All the best for the future.
Thanks, Ames.
Hi, Vanessa.
How you going?
Good,
Right,
Vanessa.
These celebrities have got a bit to say.
Yeah. We do have to say that we've left the most difficult table for last.
Yeah. But people recognise, as soon as you walk in the door, Cooey, you go,
You
I
know these names.
people.
Yeah.
These are not obscure
No,
celebrities.
Natalie.
These are big celebrities.
Yes,
All right,
huge.
Vanessa, let's have a listen in.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
You know, I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto, Vanessa, who are those people in order, please?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea, but I'll have a stab in the dark for the last one. I think it may be pink.
It is not
pink.
It's not
Or any other
Categorically
colour.
not pink.
But thank you for having a crack. Chris is in Mandurah. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Chris.
All right, Chris.
Chris has got no chance at all.
Can you guys hear that chair squeak?
That was a
through
very
the microphone?
loud chair. All right, Chris, we're going to play you the 4 voices. We're just eavesdropping on their conversation. Have a listen.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
You know, I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto, Chris.
Right, Chris.
Give us 4 names.
I think number 2 may be Captain Spock, but that's all.
Chris, you've got none right in none of the right order.
Oh, no, yeah. You're touching on something
you're
there.
there.
You're not a mile away from it.
You're wrong about that.
And we are looking for the celebrity, the actor.
Yeah, it's got to be a name.
That plays.
And it is Mr. Spock, too.
And, yeah.
Well said, no.
All the Trekheads are going mental then.
Crazy. Linda's in Morley. Hello.
Morning.
We've got a
Hi,
hard one
Linda.
today, Linda. All right. Or is it? Let's have a listen.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto, Linda. What do you reckon?
No clue at all.
About any of them?
No, at all. Sorry.
No. Don't you be
Try your
sorry.
hardest.
Hello, Sam.
Hello, how you going?
Yeah, good,
Wonderful,
Sam. People are struggling, Sam. Someone's gotten close to one, right?
Yeah.
Like, very close to one.
Yeah, like in the realm.
In the realm.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas, Sam?
Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed because I think I've got 3.
Let's
okay.
have a listen.
Sam.
Let's have a listen to the table of 4.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
All right,
Righto, Sam. Sammy thinks he's got 3.
Put on the important stuff.
Okay.
I think the first one, Drew Barrymore. Second one, Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime.
Oh.
The third one, I'm pretty sure it's Kourtney Kardashian. And
Okay.
the third one, I'm just going to say Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, you know how you thought you had 3?
Yeah. No one has ever been wronger.
You've got none.
Like, you couldn't be any more incorrect.
None. Not one.
I love you gave us 4
You
names.
did give us 4 names, and that is a step in the right direction.
It's a step sideways, not forward.
All right, that opens the door for Madison from Bull Creek. Morning, Maddie.
Hi.
Hi, Maddie.
Hi,
All right,
Maddie.
Madison. Now, okay, we're going to play the voices for you as well, Madison. I've got hope that you can give us something. Here we go.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto, Madison. Who are our 4 celebrities?
Okay, I'm thinking the first one is Taylor Swift.
Right.
The second is of Star Trek. And his last name is like...
What colour of hair has he got?
Is it William?
No.
Okay.
Keep going. Okay, what about the third one? What about the third one?
I have no idea.
And the last one, any ideas?
No.
No.
Can
Well,
I
we can
tell
tell
you?
you this.
The first one is Taylor Swift.
Yes.
We're one step closer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Madison. You've helped everybody out. Jocelyn's in Canning Vale. Hi, Joss.
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Great,
Jocelyn.
Okay.
So, Joss, we are 1 down.
You're 1 down, 3 to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've got the first 3, but the fourth I'm not sure.
All right. Hey, Jocelyn, we've heard it before. We've heard it before.
Oh, gosh,
All right,
I know.
Joss. Have a listen.
Yes.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto, Joss. 4 names in order, please.
Of course. So, Taylor Swift, Patrick Stewart,
Oh.
Samuel L. Jackson,
Oh.
You're right. So far. 1 more.
Meryl Streep.
Joss, you've done some solid work there.
You amazing
solid
woman.
work.
Gosh.
We've
Jasmine.
now nailed the first
Oh, my
3.
God. Australia won last night, then that.
Yes.
God, it's an amazing feeling. Jasmine, Glen Forrest, hello.
Hey, how
Hey,
Jazz.
Jazzy,
Hey,
this
Jazz.
is your chance to swoop in and take the lot. All the hard work's been done. Let's have a listen to the voices one more time.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto, Jasmine. Hit us with the 4 voices.
Okay, so the first one, Taylor Swift. The second one, Patrick Stewart. Third one, Samuel L. Jackson. And the fourth one, I'm just going to have a guess because I can't tell, but maybe Scarlett Johansson.
No, I do know why you went there, though.
Yes,
It isn't Scarlett.
It's not Scarlett.
Yes.
Oh.
No, it's not Scarlett.
Sorry, Jazz. Mick's in Maylands. Morning, Mick.
Hey, guys.
Oh, Mick,
All right,
this
Mick.
is yours to just like take.
Yeah.
And like run.
All right.
What's on the table for the victory?
Well, a $1,000 dining experience at Kui Restaurant on the Swan River, enjoying Harvey Beef Reserve.
Oh,
That's
come
what's
on,
up for
Mick.
grabs, Mick.
Right,
Okay.
Let's do it, man.
Let's have a listen into our table for 4.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
You know, I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto, Mick. Give us the 4 names.
Okay, Taylor Swift, Patrick Stewart, Samuel L. Jackson,
And...
Britney Spears.
Free Britney. Sorry, Mick.
Sorry, Mick. Jason's in Pearsall. Jason, the opportunity to swoop through, get this $1,000 to spend at Kui.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, Jace. Have a listen to the voices.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
You know, I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Guys,
Righto, Jason.
quickly, do you think he's got it or not?
All right, you ready?
Oh,
He is ready.
Here we go, Jace. Hit us with the 4 names in order.
Taylor Swift, Patrick Stewart, Samuel L. Jackson, and I think it's Jennifer Lawrence.
Sorry, Jace.
Jace, unlucky.
Sorry, Jace. That's a good guess.
I would say I feel like this person would hang out with Jennifer
Yes,
Lawrence.
that's right. I
They'd
think
be friends.
They're definitely contemporaries.
Oh, they'd be definitely friends.
For sure.
Yeah.
Philomena, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Philomena.
Okay, we'll play the voices for you again. Here we go.
I've just been constantly making things, and the more things I make, the happier I am.
Space. The final frontier.
You know, I've done what I set out to do, which was be a great entertainer.
Most people just usually think that I have a cold.
Righto,
Philomena.
Philomena. This is your moment for
What do
glory.
you reckon, Sean, or what do you reckon?
All right, Taylor Swift,
Yep.
Patrick Stewart,
Yep.
Samuel L. Jackson,
And?
Emma Stone.
How long ago? When did you realise it was Emma Stone, Philomena?
A very long time. Just couldn't
4
get
weeks
through.
ago when we
that's
started
right.
playing.
Amazing. Well, you are off for a slap-up dinner. You've won a $1,000 dining experience to enjoy at
Thank
Kui
you
on the
very
Swan
much.
River, all thanks to Harvey Beef Reserve.
Brilliant.
Who's
Have a
in the
great
car
time.
with you, Philomena?
My
Are you going to take them to dinner?
yeah, family dinner.
Family dinner.
Oh,
Mum's
that's
elbowing in on the
sweet.
action, isn't
God,
she?
that's so good.
All thanks
Beautiful
to Emma
job.
Stone.
Well done.
Nathan Moore.
There
Thank
she
you,
is.
Emma.
Oh, she just constantly
She
talks
says my
about
name because
Nathan.
we're super close.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Actually, Claire, who's doing a bit of work experience with us right now, you went and saw Barbie the other night. How was it?
I did. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah?
Quite clever.
Yeah?
Lots of nostalgic elements to
Okay.
it.
Somebody told me that the final words are really like, wow. Is that true?
Yes,
Okay.
and Billie Eilish's song is amazing. I'm not normally a massive stan of Billie, but I really like the song.
I'm really excited to see it. I have read reviews that it's just about man hating.
Yeah, it is.
Just another
Say
one.
that first.
Sean's not going to go see it. He gets enough of that from home.
But I mean, the target market is probably not men anyway. At the
I don't
best of
think so.
times.
There wasn't any
Hey,
men.
some men. Hey!
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Welcome back,
Oh, my
our old
gosh.
friend. He's been travelling
Look at
the
him.
world, Dave Callan.
Oh, well, hello there.
How are your sea legs? You all right?
Yeah, they're good.
So when we last spoke, you were working the cruise ships.
Yeah, I was working on the cruise ships for several months in a row because
Yeah.
they just came
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
and there was lots of work on there. And I did promise to you folks that I would get hot and I forgot. I've got to get hot. I just ate the buffet the whole time.
Because you did, because you said you're going to go to the gym and get fit, and it's going to be this.
You're going to have your hot girl summer.
Didn't I promise?
Yeah.
The hot David summer.
Sorry,
didn't
I
happen.
thought this was your revenge body.
Oh,
That's very
well.
good.
This is my winter body after eating the buffet for 7 months.
Dave, I've got to admit, I think that's everyone's first thing when they go on holidays and they're staying at a hotel. There's always a nice gym there. They've got yoga and all this stuff happening. The day one, you're like, I'm into it. Day two, maybe 45 minutes instead of an hour, and after that,
Day three, cocktails and
how long did you last?
Yeah. Oh, exactly that one day.
Yeah. Hey, I want to talk about the buffet, right?
Okay, I definitely do.
Okay, so you're going to give us a boring answer because you're a dumb veggie.
Oh, what?
All right. So, firstly, what is the one thing that you went back to that buffet for each time? Like, did you find a favourite dish?
Yeah, there was a pumpkin soup. Doesn't that sound terrible?
Love a pumpkin soup.
Do you love a pumpkin?
I love a pumpkin.
I mean, but I'd never be my favourite dish at a buffet.
And then there was this lovely crusty bread with cheese on the bread as well.
Like cheesy
bread. And I just
bread.
would dip that into the. And then I thought it was quite a healthy choice. And then I kind of looked at the oil slick on top of the soup, and I'm like, oh, maybe not.
So what was popular with everyone else? Did you see, or you're just looking at all your eggplants and stuff?
Yeah, eggplant's popular with the veggies. I don't like it personally.
Yeah. But what about the non-veggies? Were they because whenever on holidays, people are they've got one eye on their family and one eye on the bacon,
or on the pile of prawns.
Yeah. All seafood was massive on a ship. Yeah, definitely.
Isn't that crazy? I feel like I wouldn't trust, out of everything, the seafood on a ship.
But you're in the sea.
Yeah, you're in the sea.
Well, it's fairly close to the area where the seafood comes from. So
Tell me more. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, no, I'm very intellectual.
You've learned a lot on the open seas.
I know. It's like deck 11 is the buffet, deck -1 is where the seafood is.
Dave, I had 10 eggs Benedicts in a row. 10 days of eggs Benedicts.
Sean, it's eggs Benedict.
When there's multiple.
I thought you meant you had 10
in one sitting.
No, every day.
Oh, wow.
Because Nathan always, when we have breakfast, he orders eggs Benedict, and when it was optional, I thought, I'll have a go at this. This is the Morris in me, and then I continued for 10 days.
Wait, you had something else as well, didn't you? Chocolate croissants.
Did they not have an omelette station? Love an omelette station.
I didn't get into it this year, Nat. I don't know why. Yeah. Well, it was the eggs Benedict. That was the reason. Once I was committed.
So we want to know, did you find love on the seas? Because we thought you would.
No, I'm very confused about what's appropriate and what's not. Because, do you know what I mean? No, I don't mean in general. I mean on the ships.
So you're worried about fraternising with the guests was a no-go. Or what about with your clowns and balloon people and stuff with the other staff?
I stay well away from the clowns and the balloon people.
You became really good friends with the band, didn't you? The band guys?
Oh, yeah, the rock and roll band, yeah.
Yes.
And the lady on the piano?
The lady on the piano from Scotland, she was great as well, yeah.
Yeah. But no love, no romance?
I'm not sure if it's appropriate, because you're not allowed to fraternise with the guests or do any flirting or anything. Yeah. And then with the people who live on board, I think it's best to just keep your head down and do your work as well. So the answer is no, but I'm still a very lovely person.
You are a very lovely person. Did your little band friends, did they disembark? Were they there for the entire trip?
They left after 2 months. It's very sad because people come and go and you miss them when they've gone.
Yes.
You know,
so who was your new
have a great old time. I was friends with the juggler guy.
Yes.
Who would juggle stuff.
Yeah.
And then also I got to be friends with the In Excess cover band.
That is so good.
Yeah.
I would have loved that.
Yeah, the Michael Hutchins guy is really lovely.
And he was always telling you that he needs you tonight. So
he would consistently let me know about that. And then the Kirk guy was also good.
This is your friend. Dave was there.
I certainly was.
Dave, do you work on any other new material when you're performing the same thing day in, day out?
Yeah, I really love the fact that you can make fun of the stuff that's happening on a daily basis, and the people watching the show get it. You know, stuff like.
Not a buffet humour. Yeah.
Not a buffet humour. Stuff that everyone knows about ships, like, if the ship is going to, crash or go down.
They must love you joking about that.
Oh, yeah. The powers that be are very excited about that sort of thing. Yeah. But it's women and children first, and I joke about how the men are probably at the life rafts going, we could just get in, but we have to wait for the ones that take the longest to get ready.
That is so true.
Hurry up, it's sinking. 5 more minutes.
I'm ready.
Just
No,
getting
you're
the
not.
kids' lunch boxes.
Can I use that? That was good.
So after that, you finished your tour. What did you do then?
So I stacked a bit of paper. I got that bag, as the kids say, and then that means make money, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure. I might be saying the wrong thing. So then I thought I'll go to England for a bit and Ireland, and so I had a cousin's wedding on the 6th of May, the same day as the coronation. So
great!
Took a while to get there, and then after that I just stuck around, and I just saw loads of bands. I saw the Who, the Depeche Mode, I saw Blur, I saw Pulp.
Yeah,
and so I had a great had the holiday of a lifetime.
So we found out that you went to a whole bunch of shows. You really do love going to a live music show, but one of them in particular I've heard about.
You say live music show, and,
you're right.
I pose the question, is it?
Oh, ...
All right.
What did you see?
I saw the holographic ABBAs. ABBA hologram show, people.
Yes.
It's called ABBA Voyager, and it's like ABBA aren't even there. They turned up to the first ever one about a year and a bit ago.
Yeah.
And then they turned up to the 1-year anniversary. Other than that, they just let the holographs do all the hard lifting.
So the holograms, are they really that? Because I've seen those when they present someone on the Oscars or the Grammys or whatever, and they use that hologram thing, and I always think, how much is that is TV trickery and how much is live? So what are they like?
Well, much like when you lose a sense, every other sense compensates by being much better. Because ABBA aren't there, everything else is really amazing. Like, you've got this amazing lighting rig, you've got these great holograms, and you do feel like they're there, but sometimes they disappear. And then
isn't it just like listening to an album?
What they've done is they've got the original vocals from the original album cuts, and then they've got a live band, 10-piece band, which are great, and they do all the music live.
Are they in the foreground or the background, that live band?
They're off to the side. They're shunted off.
You can't confuse the hologram.
Well, and the main headline is something that you plug into a PowerPoint.
yeah, basically. Yeah. It's like one of those novelty things with the sparkling rotating thing.
It sounds terrible.
Does the hologram try to make it... Do they? How do they engage? How do they engage with the audience?
Do they have banter?
Yeah, that's the best part. They do awkward banter, but it's pre-recorded. So it's like, oh, hello, London, how are you? And then London goes wild at a different amount of time every day, so they can't really know when to come back. And they're like, oh, so are we. I was just saying that to Agneta the other day.
That's so funny. But this show is massively popular, isn't it? It's selling out all the time.
Yeah, every day is 7 shows a week. They're running these holograms ragged. I reckon they're going to be the first AI to go sentient. Yeah, and go to get us some sort of like...
So do you think the ABBA holograms are going to be the ones that kick off Skynet?
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be halfway through Money, Money, Money. They'll go,
yes,
I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Wait a minute. And they'll be at the front standing on the skulls of Karens. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The Abinators are on a rampage.
And we won't be able to stop them.
Oh, well, that is... nah.
And so imagine the money they're making.
Raking it in, yeah.
They don't have to do anything.
Yeah, they're just staying at home.
Amazing.
And did you know next year, 2024, I don't know if you know your numbers, but it is, it's the 50-year anniversary of ABBA winning at Eurovision. So with Waterloo in 2024. So 50 years, they've been asked, are you going to come back? Because Sweden are hosting it next year.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
So it has to happen, really, don't you think?
Yeah, most definitely.
They're not going to do it. They're going to send their hologram.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it actually is. To be honest, I was very impressed.
Were you rocking out?
You can see through
I was loving it. I was actually loving it. You do have to like ABBA quite a bit.
Yes.
But it's good. It's kind of like Mamma Mia without the plot.
Yes.
From just looking at this video, this promotional video there, it's like every man there seems to be a homosexual.
Yeah, but it is big among the Karens and the gays. very, very much so.
Yeah.
But, and me, for some reason, I'm really into it as well. But the thing is, like, it was a really emotional experience seeing them live if you love them, which I do. And then just the amount of lasers that are going on and lighting. You see yourself
so it's a visual
in that clip.
Spectacular.
They won't let anybody film it, though. They're like, they want to keep the secret and the engagement for people who are there live. So they absolutely... There was people running up and down yelling at people to stop filming.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah, which was incredible.
So you went to that. You went to the ABBA hologram show.
I did, yeah.
And then you went to WWE SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Now, you are
Sean.
a contradiction.
I know. Who does that? Who's in that Venn diagram?
Yeah, nobody. That's just
nobody.
one hairy Irishman.
So the reason why we know you're there
was because Rove had put it on his Instagram, and he has been watching, because, as we know, he's a mad wrestling fan. He spotted you in the crowd, Dave.
Yeah, I was in the third row. I was very lucky, because when you're travelling on your own as a big loser, you get like, the single tickets are usually quite good. So
Are they really?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, you can get like one ticket right up the front of most things. So I went along to SmackDown, and it was great. So Rove, he took screenshots every time I popped up, and
It's
he
on his
circled me.
Instagram,
There's like about 5 or 6 of them. I guess he looked quite sinister there, lurking in the background.
God, you're a puzzle.
And what was it like? What was WWE SmackDown like? Did you love it?
Yeah, it was great. It's funny
Were you
because
singing Mamma Mia while you were watching it?
Yeah, basically.
Would you like to see those guys fight the holograms?
Yeah, it would. That'd be amazing.
Would you go to a hologram wrestling show?
Well, it's just as real as the other ones.
I was talking to people about this the other day, like what other band or entertainment could do holograms and then stay at home? Stand up, probably not. And I couldn't think of anything. I don't
Adult
know.
films.
You folks, adult films.
Are you kidding me? If you could have that in your house and that be happening in your lounge room, right near your ottoman, like Sean, you would have 10 of them.
Not going to deny it.
I'm not sure how Kathy and Terry and Armadale would feel about coming into the lounge room and seeing that.
All we need to do is we just need to get the technology cheap enough to sell at JB Hi-Fi.
It's only a matter of time.
We just found out from you that you have a bit of a thing against most musicals, which is
I don't like the second half of most musicals.
So you went to Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah, and I left in the intermission.
And you're in the front row, so they would have noticed.
There would have been a big hole. They would have gone, we've obviously
Where'd that giant hairy guy go?
We're not good enough for the hairy hobo. What's wrong with us?
Oh, he must be the Harry Potter live.
Yeah.
Hagrid's gone.
Oh, I did the Game of Thrones studio tour.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it good?
In Northern Ireland. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It cost $48 million, pounds, euros, whatever, and then they don't even promote their own history and culture in Ireland.
Oh,
It's
really?
like, we'll promote this pretend one instead.
Yeah, that's very funny.
All about Westeros.
Yeah.
So tell us about another show that you went.
This is one thing I did while I was there. I would Google up what's on in London tonight, and it came up one time that there was a viewing of David Bowie's last Ziggy Stardust concert, and it was 50 years to the day.
Wow.
50 years to the day that he apparently announced this on the night. He was on the last song. He goes, not only is this the last show of the tour, it's the last Ziggy ever. I'm going to go on and do something else now. And so we were in the same venue, the Hammersmith Odeon, and when the film starts, you can see the Hammersmith Odeon.
Yes, right.
And you've just come in through those doors, and then you can see all the furnishings around. At the beginning, David Bowie's talking to his wife of the time, who's Angie Bowie. She comes into the backstage before the concert, and as soon as that happened, these two people started talking. They were a row of front and then about 5 over, and they would not shut up, and everyone's shushing them. And then the concert film comes on proper, and they start filming it with their phones.
Filming the film.
Like, you can just wait for it on Blu-ray, you know?
Yes, yeah.
And so they're filming the film, and then all these ushers are running over, and they're flashing their torches, and they just go, oh, okay, and they put it away. And they'd have to do it 5 times. These women would keep on filming every time the ushers went away.
What is wrong with people?
The entitlement. So the whole thing ended. It was a great thing. There was a Q&A with the piano player, and the director was there. I don't even know why that's funny.
What an honour to be in the same building.
Yeah, but I went home and I was Googling all the people involved with it, and I Googled, I didn't know much about Angie Bowie, his first wife, so I Googled her, and it was the woman who wouldn't shut up.
Oh, Angie Bowie!
Yeah,
God.
that was her.
Okay, so no wonder she was filming.
She's filming it, and she's in it. She's filming herself.
She was the one. She was filming herself, and she
my
wouldn't shut
God.
up. She was probably telling
the
her
ushers
friend what was going
didn't
on.
realise either.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's the only time I would have accepted a "Don't you know who I am?"
Yeah.
The only time in history
That's
that would
amazing.
be appropriate.
Okay, that is so funny.
amazing.
That is hilarious. Another thing you were telling us about as well is something that we've seen in the news so many times. I've never known anyone to experience it in person, and that is flying Ryanair. Nothing but horror stories. That's all we hear.
So, because they're renowned for their super cheap airfares, right?
Yeah, they're quite something. I mean, they're incredibly cheeky. And I think it's kind of known now that they're going to rip you off.
Yeah.
For example, it comes up like €25 to go from Dublin to to Lourdes in France. And I was like,
that's a great deal.
And then you go to buy luggage, £40 for the bag, and then another £11 a kilo after that. And then here's the crazy one: if you don't print your own boarding pass, they will charge you £55 for the boarding pass.
So that's $100 for a boarding pass.
Yeah, I don't even want it. What's it printed on? The Shroud of Turin. I don't even want a boarding pass.
Don't you just get it on your phone?
Yeah, do they have that option? Does it go into your wallet?
Yeah, but you have to do it more than 2 hours before. And I was at the airport going, it's I got a bit of time, and then of course there's a million people at the airport all using the internet.
So they don't have any ground staff.
No, they've got about 7, I reckon, divided between the entire fleet.
So what about in the cabin? What about the
So they're amazing. Like I was using my Nintendo Switch because I'm 6'2" and I do what I want, and I'm basically playing on my Nintendo Switch. And this woman, one of the trolley dollies, sorry, that's rude. One of the air hostesses comes up to me.
That's still rude. That's Stuart.
Flight attendant.
She comes up to me and she goes, "Can you put that away and listen for 10 minutes?" And I'm like, what is this? A flight or a Borstal? It was brutal. And you know the way someone always stands up before the plane lands?
Yes, always,
They always get on and they say quite politely, "For the comfort and safety of all passengers around you and yourself, would you please take your seats while we're landing?" On Ryanair, she just grabs it and goes, "Sit down!"
But you were telling us they needed to make some extra money. How did they do that, Ryanair?
So they've already fleeced you a lot. And then at the end of the flight, I'm not kidding, just before the seatbelt light comes on, they go, "Oh, yeah, we're going to sell you scratchies." And one of the flight attendants walks down the aisle selling scratchies to people. It's like, well, we know we've ripped you off, but double or nothing.
How much were the scratchies?
I think they're about €5 or £5.
So
depending on which direction.
is the inference like, "Oh, you're lucky to have made it this far.
Yeah.
Let's ride that luck a little bit further"? Is that what that is?
Yeah, you should buy a lotto ticket if you survive this debacle.
That's unbelievable.
Amazing, isn't it?
Well, okay, so you've got probably 1,000 more stories, so we'll have to get you back on.
Oh, anytime.
Yeah, okay, great.
We love Dave Callan, of course.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Time for us to get out of here, but don't worry, you're in great hands. Ross.
Are you?
Hello.
Maybe Dave can stick around for my shift, make it more entertaining. Over here, Dave, he's looking around all the studios straight ahead. 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
So,
hey,
Dave...
behind Sean's head. Sean, move your head.
Sorry, mate.
There we go.
So that there, known here as Ross, was known as Hot Ross for many years on
Warren,
the wireless.
do you think you've got eyes? What do you reckon?
How come I'm not called Hot David?
For a few reasons. So anyway, have a look at Ross over there. Just look through the double pane glass.
It's dark and I'm short-sighted, and he's backlit, but okay.
Yeah, never seen hotter. Right?
In this lighting, yes.
Very kind
You
of you,
don't
Dave.
need to see him. Do you want to close your eyes and we'll just bring his abs in here so you can wash your shirt on them?
I'll play a washboard
Yes.
tune.
It's like Peter on.
Don't follow them, Dave. Don't follow them down the garden path. That is a name that's been dead for a long time, and they know I dislike it very
I don't know
much.
if it is dead. I think it's still alive, Hot Ross.
Yeah, Hot Ross.
Thanks, Hot David. Appreciate it. Hey, listening out for the 3 songs. I feel like it's got to be today. I've got a good feeling about today.
Songs? You feel it in your waters.
5K triple play, Ed Sheeran, Dua Lipa, The Killers.
Yeah.
When they play Dave, all in a row, that order, somebody instantly wins 5K.
And then can you play Looking for Some Hot Ross, baby, this evening?
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.